cannon gear wall.
You're literally comparing a town militia versus a professional army.
Real quick. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and now we are doing some Timberborn while we continue to discuss the Ascent to Ascend, which is great to sit here and discuss. I enjoy it.
Virgin Town Militia asks you politely to stop, uses small weaponry. Chad Wolven Infantry doesn't bother asking questions, blasts a hole in your chest.
Already killed you before you even did the crime.
Minority report
Reports
taken.
the town suspected for heresy.
Yeah, that's just my minority report taken a different way.
You didn't instantly surrender. You're guilty of something.
Yeah, clearly you're not loyal, otherwise you would have instantly surrendered.
What do you mean? What do you mean these people, or these poor innocent civilians, are not instantly charging the machine gun nest? They're obviously giving quarter to the enemy.
Innocence proves nothing.
Exactly.
Okay, that news story about the sheepdog that killed 8 coyotes, I posted that in another server. Immediately somebody responded with, "Timber, I thought I told you to scare them off."
I did.
That's what another person responded with. He did. He scared them off to the afterlife. That was literally the next comment.
I like how the owner looks so proud too.
Oh yeah, you know he is. He's
My
got his
good
little
boy.
he's got his own little Krieg Marine.
Yeah.
So the legend of Timber
Execute
is
the
spreading.
commissar for cowardice.
I'm also
You
going
mess
to
with-
move us up to the streaming room real quick. So give me just a moment, everybody. All right, there we go.
Saying it again because I was in the middle of the transfer. You mess with my sheep, you get sleep.
I like how the how like the streaming room works, where like, you know, Discord orders it by alphabetical order. The earliest letter alphabetically is N in this chat right now.
It really is. And ow! Why Kitsu and Jaffer? Why? I don't know why.
Because they're
doing
spreading
this.
the purple love with you, Zim.
There's so much. Here, I'm doing my part.
Really creepy.
I'm doing my part. Would you like to know more?
Yeah, it's really creepy when your head disconnects and does a 360 while it's like far away from your body. Oh.
Would you like to know more?
To break the ring.
Oh my god. His head.
Zim, we've successfully broken your rig by too much purple.
It's still going.
Ow!
There it goes.
Plus head pats.
Your poor neck.
And clipping.
It only snapped 20 times.
A second.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hello, welcome on in, everybody.
Oh, Timber didn't make it through the, his Gellerfield stopped him from making it through the warp successfully. Timber, I fixed your Gellerfield, get in here. Apparently the Gellerfield is still broken.
Yeah, he jumped back down after he got pulled up.
I'm back.
Okay. Hey, Timber, I fixed
Oh,
your Gellerfield.
what did you do with your mic?
He's using his alternate mic.
Why? It's terrible.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I just switched to my phone because I went
But why?
outside.
Go back inside.
But
I'm
he
trying to
has
get me
smoke.
food.
Ah,
I'll just be
Yeah.
quiet.
I mean, I hope Zim's inside, considering right now he's clothless.
yes, yes, I am. I am very much clothesless.
Hold the
Rygon!
line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Rygon! Hello!
Rygon Plays raided my stream with 7 viewers.
I was wondering what you were up to. How are you, Rygon? And how was your stream? Also, would you like a random clip from your channel brought up? Or would you like a regular shout out? You're here to heist all my eggs? Oh, well. I guess you can have my last 3 eggs that I was saving for a rainy day of deep, deep depression.
Oh, for the love of here.
No.
Hey Zim,
no.
today's a day of deep, deep depression. Eat them now.
No, they've already stolen them.
Rygon,
Eat the egg.
Rygon, do you want a normal shout out or do you want a random clip?
Is this any better?
Not really. You
We
are
only hear you echo 3
exceedingly
times.
echoing.
You only echo 3 times.
There's
I don't
the
know if
shower.
Rygon's actually there.
And clip has been published. So many glow sticks.
I think we'll just do a regular shout out.
There you go, Zim.
That is not what I want. And you know it, Toshime.
The shout outs have been completed, my lord.
Thank you. Ow!
Comical timing, let's go.
Who the heck has an anvil anymore?
Lightning
Blacksmith
Dragon has,
Zim does
and
over his
apparently
head.
was time. Ow. Nobody loves me.
Oh, we love you, Zim. You're even getting head pats.
No, no, no loves.
So
Only
how's the water
pain.
situation?
Oh, wait, hold on. Zim, you want love, right?
Not that kind. I've had
Did he-
enough purple.
You don't want love? Aw.
Lots and lots of purple. Too much purple.
Feel
I
better?
mean, that sounds like heresy to me.
You all right,
But-
Zim?
Thank you for the biddy, Spaz. Thank you for the biddy.
He's
Thank
had too
you.
much purple.
Purple.
You did it all for the
Too
biddy.
much purple.
All for the biddy. All for the biddy.
Too much purple. No more Zim. Only purple. Except funny part is I know several people that would... God damn it, I did not want to delete that. I wanted to
I
dedicate
know several
it.
people who would too.
I know several people that would love too much purple. Anyways, where were we? Oh, right. Rosalia trying to
we were-
resurrect her dad
Yes.
through the most convoluted process imaginable.
Yes. There they go.
But a
There
very
were
fun
still glow
process to deal
sticks
with.
stuck to you.
What was that, Taldarius?
Oh, I was said through the most convoluted process possible, but a very fun process for DMs.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, yeah, it's only, making your own black market Warforged.
Yeah. Although, can it really be considered black market?
Well, I wasn't going to say, like, ghetto.
I mean,
Jury
would you
rig?
say that you're MacGyvering up a Warforged?
MacGyvering, yeah. Yeah, MacGyvering
Okay.
a Warforged.
Moriarty, are you here and listening?
I am here.
Timber,
Somewhat,
are you...
yes.
Timber, are you here and listening?
Timber is Lemute.
He is muted, but is he listening?
Yes.
Okay. Toshime, are you here and listening?
Yes.
Okay. Neo, are you here and listening?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Yay, we have a full squad. Okay, everyone, I did want to have an important talk because you're all being held hostage right here, right now. You're not allowed to leave. And it's that, who the fuck was that? Who the fuck was that? I was waiting for it.
That was probably Tanya.
Nope, I'm still
No,
here.
it was Moriarty.
Oh.
I'm still
I
here.
was waiting for one of you fuckers to do that.
I
was
like how you
waiting.
immediately thought it was me. You immediately thought it was me.
You
That
know
wasn't
as
me,
well
that
as
was
I
Zim.
do that that is totally the kind of bullshit you'd pull.
I have never. I am an upstanding citizen. I am
X.
of good repute.
X.
Listen.
X. X.
Listen. I had to make a point.
How dare you put me in the timeout pit of death? That was uncalled for.
Well, whatever important sounding thing this is, as soon as we're done with this, I do actually have to go.
Turned.
Thap each
Alright.
Fox just resubscribed for 22 months. D less than 3 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 less than 3.
Thank you for
What?
the resub, Peach Fox.
And in our opinion, you're greater than 3.
Aww.
And Tanya, you were going to say about what you figured out about Gar?
Well,
Is
real
that what-
quick,
Well,
pause on that.
there is an important thing that has to be brought up. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was about to
So-
say.
Obviously, there's been some struggles on the administrative DM side of things, and Neo is starting to actually experience like some medical problems relating to it. So I am going to be officially taking over as primary DM. He's still going to be on board, but it's starting to get medical with him. So, we're sort of tag teaming it out.
Hey, I fully understand. I only recently got over the mutism bullshit. I get it.
Yeah. So because it's getting medical with him and all that, we're swapping over, and I'm going to be the primary DM going forth. But I just want everyone to know that, Neo is still on board. He's just being kicked to the passenger seat because he's clutching his heart while driving.
You mean like metaphorically or literally?
No, I do mean metaphorically there. But
Okay, okay, because
he
heart
has
problems
had,
and
he has
stress.
he has been having stress related problems. So it wouldn't be metaphorically soon.
Yeah. Well, Neon, just so you're aware, I'm on 4 different medications that make me roughly resemble a normal functioning adult, so I fully understand the stress thing.
Yeah.
I get it as well.
If I weren't, completely zonked out of my mind on chemicals, I'd be completely non-functioning and non-verbal. Just ask Zim how annoying it was from when I tried to talk in the past.
Drugs are a hell of a drug.
Drugs
Almost
are
as if
helpful.
they're drugs.
They are, they are required sometimes. But yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
I
that,
did just want to have this conversation with everyone, so that way, completely transparent about what's going on.
But yeah, no, the archetype people like to think about for people with acute anxiety issues is, oh no, you gotta muscle through it and don't rely on drugs to help you through, and it's you should have that self confidence and all that. Meanwhile, me, if any of those bottles ever goes empty, I'm gonna be licking the powder out of the bottom.
Yeah, and that is also one reason that I'm like, hey, Neil, look, I know, like, you're trying really hard. I know you are. But, like, it's getting medical, my man. So,
Yeah, well, I mean,
I am glad that we did, like, have this conversation, and, no one is, it seems like it's going to be, like, pretty seamless transition. Like, we're not even going to have to take a break week.
No, I'm completely unreceptive. I say we invoke a revolution, mutiny. I got
okay,
ready.
Hold on. I know exactly how to handle this. Congratulations, Moriarty. You are now our new DM.
Okay, awesome. There's going to be a lot of changes. First things first, we're moving the game to once a month.
I thought you were going to say, first things first, I'm stepping down as DM. That's what I was
I was thinking the same thing. I thought, first things first, Talderius is now DM again.
Sad loyalist noises.
but I would like to point out, like, Neon, is this your first time actually stepping up to the plate?
No.
Because I just was going to comment on the particular group that you got stuck with. Me, I'm a consummate world builder. I can't help but try to explain visualizations of things going on, which can trample on DM sometimes. I fully acknowledge that. So it does put a little bit of extra work on them. Then you have Moriarty, who really gets into his characters, which can cause them to get a little bit unhinged at times. Timber, he only plays one character, but he really commits to the bit. Zim is an agent of agent of chaos.
That's not even chaos anymore. He just made it chaos.
Okay. Only the twins are kind of chaotic. Mostly chaotic.
They're lawful.
Are you sure about that?
No, the twins are lawful.
They're lawful, yeah. Are you sure about that?
Okay.
Zim.
Let's run down the
Was
list.
it lawful or awful?
Let's run down the list of other games that we participate in with Zim. I'll start. Let's talk about what Cody has done to Portia recently, specifically her wardrobe.
Zim, I would just like to generally gesture in the direction of the Wednesday game.
Anyone else?
I'm keeping my mouth quiet.
Okay.
See, look at that.
Seem to
Toshime's
recall,
afraid of you.
No,
I seem to recall a cute, enterprising Rockruff threatening to torture someone by putting his ghostly arm through them and, like, jumbling around.
Hey, I did not start that!
I will collision glitch the crap out of you.
You made the threat, though.
And then, Rose, there's
you
me.
didn't start the situation, but you certainly took to it like a duck in water.
I'm just long jumping, boys.
Basically, what I'm saying is that you got saddled with a group that is a chemical reaction that breeds chaos.
Tanya, you forgot about me.
Easy group.
Also, I'll admit to getting into my characters, but like, what did you mean, like, by like I get into my characters and that's like you almost said it like as a negative thing.
She said
like
that you become unhinged.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Also, hello there, Rygon.
Hey.
Hi, Rygon.
All your messages, figured I'd come in and give you some support.
I want to know what it means when I get unhinged.
The last thing you say to someone about being unhinged is say, "Don't worry about it."
If I had to take a guess, it simply means that you don't know when to pull back. If I had to take a guess.
But yes, thank you for the support, Rygon.
Of course. I'm always here to support all of you.
What I mean is that you will occasionally have something that just comes completely out of left field that it makes sense for the character, but nobody ever saw it coming because you as a person, we weren't expecting it.
Oh yeah, I do that with my characters on purpose. And the reason I do that with my characters on purpose is to make them interesting. It's like, oh yeah, you've got this character that seems completely reasonable, and why the fuck did they do that?
You can understand that might at times be a little rough for the rest of the party.
Sometimes, but I do that to try to... I want to give them an easy enough thread to pull on if they want to unravel the character. If they don't, they can just leave it there. But I do want to, I do want to give people keys to unlock doors and windows to characters that I play to understand how they tick.
I'm just saying that in order, you got Timber, Moriarty, and then Zim. You have the Methodist, the Method Actor, and the Meth Head.
Well, you also do have Toshime here, who doesn't get involved much, but when he does, he's literally changing the world.
Exactly.
Yeah. he is pointing out bonk.
Yeah, he's Schrodinger's time bomb. We don't know when it's going to go off.
I mean, that was the dream team, but then now you got the meme team.
Exactly.
Toshime listened to Teddy Roosevelt once, and he took it a little too much to heart. If you don't know what I'm talking about, speak softly and carry a big stick.
I don't think Taldarius has seen the Mage game.
Zim, quit smoking that glow stick. It's not good for you.
I have not seen the Mage game, but I guarantee you I've played in games that have caused way more chaos than, like, you have ever expected. And I know because I know I was one of the players in one of Neo's games where that happened.
I smacked somebody who is doing something back in time.
Yep. And I'm not saying anything about that because I promised that I would let it go.
He obliterated the head.
How would you rate my chaos rating?
Okay, Toshime obliterated the head of something through time.
Time Sniper. Coming to theaters this summer.
But anyways, I might have a little bit of a propensity for chaos.
A little bit of a propensity for chaos.
As a treat.
I guess Neo is just not here.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
You were just saying it quietly.
How would you rate my chaos rating?
I'm not that high.
Remember the Call of Cthulhu game.
Yes, but remember who was the most chaotic in there, and you destroyed the scale.
Oh. Well, yeah, but like I'm talking about like when it comes to the actual like role play aspect, not like, you know, a guy literally like where his entire character was broke from the beginning.
So ignoring the person who was playing
Judge Dredd, but like shitty.
Judge Anxiety. Judge Dredd's understudy. Come on, nothing to that. That was some of my best material.
I chuckled a little.
No, I don't need your pity chuckles. I don't need your pity chuckles.
That's okay.
Burn him!
Now he's going full therapist on your ass. Good luck.
Neil, I just want you to remember what happened when Super Cop came around.
Oh, you were Super Cop?
No, remember what I did to Super Cop?
Didn't you challenge him to a boxing match?
No, that was a friendly boxing match with someone else.
Oh,
I guess you don't remember what I did to. I guess you don't remember what I did to the Super Cop.
Not offhand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Probably reached into him with your ethereal hand and messed around his insides. If I had to take any guesses.
Well, no, it's called a Cthulhu, so you can't really do that without also like killing your character.
Okay.
Now, in Pokeroll, on the other hand,
he was just trying to help.
Yeah, I
He
tried to help
wasn't
by
the
being a
one
little
that-
war criminal.
The little puffball. I don't even think you could have, like, if you had tried to reach in, your whole hand probably would have covered him. He would have been absorbed into you.
No, he just needs to master the ability to possess people, and when you need information out of them, you possess them, and then just go, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Possesses somebody. Wow, it's kind of echoey in here. Here.
And that
So, I've been trying to make Temple less hostile to everything.
No, for
You
some
won't
reason,
try.
Sorry, it's just I wasn't scoffing at that. I just thought of something in addition to the previous thing.
yeah, for some reason, whenever I think of Timber, I think of like a really big dog.
Well, he is.
Yeah, that's what he is. Yeah,
I mean,
you
Mortal
have
Puppy.
accurately described Timber.
I've literally had people call Temple, oh, he's a Mortal Puppy.
So I didn't actually know if Wolven were stupid or if that was just Timber, and I finally got my answer today.
Oh, it's both.
Little column A, little column B.
Yeah.
They're
Timber's
easily
Have some of
indoctrinated.
column A, try all of column B.
See,
But you will never
Wolven-
find a more loyal ally.
normal Wolven are easily indoctrinated. Timber is easily entertained by literally anything you put in front of him, especially crayons.
You mean snacks?
What color crayon is Timber's favorite?
Blue.
You like how the blue one tastes?
Yes.
You can see blue.
That's like the only color Temple can see other than yellow.
Yeah.
He can see neither of the colors of his armor properly. Let's go.
Yep.
So
Here's a funny thing about Wolven alarms and stuff. Like, you know how there's red lights? Well, on a Wolven battleship, like if it catches fire or something, there's blue lights flashing.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And the reason why they don't realize the colors of their uniform, but the Empress told them to do it that way, so they did.
I was just hoping that they were a very dour people who thought they had just gray on, and it turns out they were multi-hued.
Yeah. Well, if a Wolven were to paint his own uniform armor, it would be wrong. But there's
But
literally...
how would any of them know the difference?
Yeah, if they
aren't
did
the
it...
only species in the Imperium.
Yeah. If they did it themselves, it would be wrong. But there's literally doctrine on how to make the paint, you know, or what paint to use.
Also,
Does that relate to...
yes,
Okay.
I have been doing a lot of Timberborn recently. I've been enjoying it a lot. Carry on.
It's the Beaver and Zim coming out. I was saying, but does any of that necessarily apply to the game that you all are playing now? Because as far as I understand, the Imperium does not necessarily exist, just the Wolven.
No, the Imperium does exist as a faction, but it's mostly just like there are other groups that are inside of it, but it's just now going under its period of rapid expansionism. Where before this it was mostly insular and only conquered like some surrounding area, integrated that, and now they're doing effectively like a mad dash for the towers.
I feel like this is familiar to some world history. Probably
Yeah, I was
happened
actually
within
about to
last
reference the
100 years.
Crusades.
There's no correlation. Come on.
It's just a blitzkrieg,
It's just-
nothing like that.
It's just one little country. Don't worry about it. We definitely won't conquer. Oh, just
Rue
picked up another
Britannia!
one.
Rue
Whoops.
Britannia! But going back a couple things to the ghost thing, just picturing him he possesses somebody and just immediately goes, oh, dude, take better care of yourself. I feel like I'm inside an ashtray.
I've seen Dead Man kind of do that. He possessed someone who was fat in order to run away from a monster. He's like, "Oh God, do some push-ups, man." You guys know who
Indeed,
Dead
this
Man
is.
Yeah.
I do not actually, but
Like
indeed,
a
this is
Marvel
actually.
character.
Oh.
Marvel character whose one superpower is like possessing other people because he's a ghost. But go ahead.
Indeed, this is only my second map here. Okay, cool. I managed to do that perfectly. So, back to the subject at hand. Yeah. Taldarius, you're taking over. Neo is taking the back seat.
My assistant.
But he's still active. He's just,
Fare thee well, assistant.
Fairly well, assistant. I'm already being kicked out of my spot.
Taldarius was Taldarius was Rygon's assistant.
Yeah.
And so now this is moving
I'm still
to
gonna help
Pokérole.
out. I just can't.
Yeah, I'm just being funny.
I gotta shift focus now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just being funny. We had this conversation.
We're just witnessing succession is all. Taldarius is Rygon's apprentice, and now you're Taldarius' apprentice.
There you go.
Then after that, it's going to be Toshime, then Timber, and then Zim finally gets to be a DM.
What do you mean? I started out on this channel as a DM.
Yeah, but you weren't a very good one.
Oh! Straight for the fucking throat! Oh my god!
Damn!
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
Tanya.
Bye, everyone!
Call an ambulance!
Was
Jesus
nice.
Christ! Stop! He's already dead.
Was nice knowing you, Rosalia. I'll make sure to write
a eulogy.
I have to say, the end, it was all worth it.
No. Rosalia is right. I am terrible.
I regret nothing.
I am just an awful person that should be just taken out back and shot.
Yeah, see, I know you're not being serious, so it doesn't work on me.
Whatever you wish to believe.
I choose to believe what I was programmed to believe.
What's that beaver game?
Timberborn.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, Timber was born. What about it?
I always thought that he came from an egg. Like,
Yes,
you know, the during one day when they were bombarding something, one of the cannonballs that just like went off to the side. When it landed, it cracked, and that was where he came from.
It's weird to think that Timber may have had parents that even potentially loved him.
Oh,
No,
he's taken
silly.
away.
Nah, the
all
woman don't do
of the
families.
children are given to the. Here we go.
I command pure chaos!
Specifically, they're
Find
given
out.
to the church.
Wolstein_oil has turned Tanya Sapien into a Bidoof. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Doof?
No, Bidoof.
No,
But
what are you?
Beady.
Bidoof.
Yep, you are a Bidoof.
Oh.
A goof of a Bidoof.
Buddy boop 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 doof. Booty booty boop boop booty boof. Booty booty boop boop booty boof. Booty boop booty boof. Booty boop boof. Booda booda boo boo booda doo. Booda 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 boof.
Bidoof. Bidoof. Bidoof is on fire.
We don't
Makes me
need
wanna
no
go look
water.
at,
Let
Medusa's
the
big day
mother
again.
paper burn.
Tanya, it's supposed to be not
I'm
the
dying,
chef.
Squirtle.
Hmm?
Supposed to be a Bidoof, not supposed to be the chef from
The Swedish
Mafia.
chef.
The Swedish chef.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's our ship cook.
In a different timeline.
Oh yeah, speaking of Taldarius,
Yes.
seeing as how you are taking over, let's
Yes.
hear your best Swedish chef impression.
Bidoof. Bidoo.
I suppose it's passable.
Bidoo.
We judge DMs by how they can play a Kinko chef that talks like the Swedish chef from Sesame Street.
Would that really
The most
surprise
important territory.
anybody? That's how we
So,
that's
anyways,
how we
as I
choose
was
DMs.
saying, that is actually the best way for us to fix the tax code moving forward.
Swedish chef imitation.
Rosalia!
Oh,
no,
you
were
didn't
you
hear
not
what I've
paying
been saying?
attention to the Badoof's tax code reform?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about for the last 2 minutes. Where were you?
I got lost.
I was lost on the
You just hear Jimbo
restructuring.
yelling in the
Look.
background.
You want an industrious society, you have to have proper tax brackets. That's what we were discussing, because how else can beavers remain busy?
Sometimes they gotta get angry.
And Tanya, it also depends on which type of beaver, because there's also the metal-born beavers.
We don't discuss the metal-born beavers.
It's a metal-born beaver.
Hands do not exist in my reality.
There's a faction of beavers in this game where they literally they grow their children in growth vats.
Oh.
Ah, wonderful. I approve.
What's the lore of
We're
this
in the
game?
good timeline.
Humans died out.
Post-apocalypse.
Yeah, post-apocalypse, humans died, and now
Turn
beavers
themselves
have
into beavers.
apparently taken over.
Mutants,
No, they
super
just turn
intelligent
themselves into
beavers.
beavers.
Yes, clearly beavers are going to be the next apex predator.
Well, clearly.
I mean,
do you
I've
not see
actually,
it here?
Yeah, I can see it.
I've actually seen world plots before where they simply could not find a cure for XYZ or a fix for some nanite swarm or whatever. So the solution was just turn humans into things that aren't humans. And that's the excuse for a furry genesis on that planet.
Yay!
I mean, yeah, that is also
So what I'm saying
the
is
entire plotline have changed.
So what I'm saying is, why did we not get that timeline for COVID?
I know, right?
And then there was a game where their excuse for why everyone's animals is just random mutation. Just don't think about it.
Well,
Sad thing
so
is,
much easier
even
to do that.
Sad thing is, even I have toyed with that before.
As
In
for
the
the-
Edenbros,
Mhm.
in the Edenbros canon, the reality that Cardinos sits in is isolated from all other parallel universes by this huge exclusion zone. Unfortunately, and this is where the canon thing comes in, a couple of those realities are right up against the border. So there actually was a little mini arc that happened with one such reality that was slowly being scraped away by that membrane, which was causing people to start randomly turning into various species from parallel universes.
Yeah.
It's like a fun time.
Yeah, right up until the reality falls apart because the reality was basically being shoved up against a belt sander. Yeah.
In one of the worlds I created for Dungeons and Dragons, the furries existed because human refugees had to sneak off to the Feywild, and staying in the Feywild too long if you're not like an elf or something, turns you into an animal person.
Oh, that's actually a really good excuse.
Yeah, I
I
approve.
was just gonna say it's because of wizards, because wizards are the cause of everything.
You can't prove that.
Also, just as a remark a little bit earlier in the conversation, for the COVID thing, we all know that older individuals were disproportionately hit by this, right?
Has turned
So
Tanya
they would
Sapien
obviously get
into
the
a
first
timber.
ones to get the
They
treatment.
can only talk like the
Okay, hold
Pokemon
on.
for 2 minutes.
Oh, you've been turned into timber, Tanya. And what was that, Rygon?
I was saying, we know that the older population was disproportionately hit during the COVID crisis, which I guess is still kind of going on depending on who you ask. And they would be the first ones to receive the treatment. So now the very first thing that's popped in my head is like, well, all the grandmas are now just like hot, sexy wolf people. And it was just like, no, please, grandma, no.
Oh, no.
Anyway, I
I'm
felt
gonna
the
have
need to
to
share that
just-
image with all of you. You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna have to disagree with that. It wouldn't make them younger or fitter.
No, that brings a whole new meaning to the term silver fox.
Only it's a wolf. And also, silver fox is that's the term for a male.
That's a male.
Yeah, but I can't remember what.
Yeah, that's a
silver
male.
Sable.
You mean a
silver-
cougar?
Oh, I guess.
Google.
Isn't a cougar
Google
just an
country.
old who's going after young men and not
What
necessarily?
do you think a silver fox is?
Is just a hot.
Silver fox is a guy that's got gray hair, and a
He's hot.
cougar is a middle-aged woman who's very lonely.
Yeah, they're not the equivalent of each other.
This is identity theft. I do not like this.
Well, son, you said I was a timber. You didn't specify which one.
Hello, hello?
He did,
Okay, I'm back.
actually, with the spelling.
Timber isn't good at spelling.
The spell there's an actual Pokemon called Timber. But I'm
think-
liking this, so
I'm
carry
sure
on.
there is. It's a really good name.
Yeah. I think this is an acceptable response. I think Woe's getting it. I think Woe's getting his money's worth. Woe, did you get your money's worth? Was that worth the price of admission?
Considering the laughing in chat, I would say yes, that was a resounding success. Wostein approves of the identity theft.
I don't.
I just
Identity
hope I
theft
was
is not a joke, Zim.
You're right,
For those
it's the
who don't know.
punchline.
You wouldn't
That's
steal
an
a
inside
woman's
joke.
purse. You wouldn't steal a car. Stealing identities is theft.
Timber.
Fucking
I
hell,
hope
if I
I
could
did
get
your-
away with it, I'd absolutely steal a car.
I too agree, fellow Zim.
I always
Zim
hated
admits to felony theft on stream. Let's go.
Timber. I hope I was doing justice to your persona.
Yeah, I always hated the anti-piracy commercials because they were like,
Those.
they
What?
make.
I couldn't hear you.
I miss my brothers. It's so lonely.
Hold up. Tito! I haven't seen you in quite a while. How are you? For those that don't know, Tato was one of the original players in one of our tabletop campaigns.
Dano, hi.
Hello, Dano.
Hey, Seal.
That's fair, Tato. Well, I am happy to try and at least bring you some happiness today. To
Well,
do
how does that
so,
make you
may
feel?
I introduce to you Timber.
Hi.
Why are you talking? Why are you speaking up? I'm talking about the real Timber.
I see how it is.
Why are
I
you
will
still
not stand
talking?
for this.
Okay,
you'll
aren't
sit.
you sitting?
Sit.
I will stand in my seat.
Sit. Sit. Sit.
Down, boy.
Good
Good
woman
boy.
follow orders. You're lucky.
Good boy.
Come
See,
on,
he
don't
caught
use
on
the
eventually.
fucking.
I was
don't
already
use
sitting.
the Order 66 tagline. Come on.
Timber can't.
Bold
count
of you
that.
to assume that I'm not executing it all the time.
You can tell he's the fake one because he can count higher than 8.
I did not counter that. I was issued the order.
Pirates is ready.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pull a muscle.
I am trying to
Yeah,
figure
you
out
know,
why
we're
this
just a
is
big
not
old
working.
barrel of laughs. It's a shame that the barrel of laughs replaced Timber's barrel of gunpowder.
I miss my gunpowder.
Yeah, but depending
Not
on
gonna
who's
lie.
working with it, it can still set them off.
Okay, not gonna lie. If for whatever reason Rose ends up dying, my next character build, I'm going back to Monk. I miss it. I miss the stupid.
Who says Rose gets to die?
Well, Rose is the one that's designated with bringing people back from the dead, so if she dies...
I did not
The twins
always
could also.
die.
They have revivify mechanic.
You could
Yeah,
always
I was
have
gonna
some
say-
spiteful god who's just like, hey, you know what? I like you. You're staying alive forever. Amuse me.
No! But I met Dad on the other side. We were gonna go picnicking.
Too bad.
You wanna go have
Now
a picnic?
dance, puppet.
Do you want to have a picnic?
But
You'll get there.
I'm sorry, Rose. You have to come back. You're part of Gar's family now.
Baby, come back.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, Rose ends up dying and immediately ends up coming back as one of Gar's ancestor summons. Well, this is unprecedented.
Yeah, you can say about what you were
Tanya!
saying about Gar.
Rose, he thinks you're family.
That is
Isn't
fair.
that adorable?
That is fair, Tato. But, you know, my messages are always open, so if you do need to, you can reach out to me. I know we don't talk that often anymore, but you're still a friend, so... Just remember that, alright?
There's no expiration date on friendship.
Exactly.
There is expiration date on blood.
yeah, there really is.
Yep. It depends on how long it takes from it being inside of the body to the outside of the body.
In fact, I will look it up how long blood lasts outside the body.
Not long.
It doesn't last long before it coagulates.
Yeah, the stuff they use in IVs actually has to have chemicals added to it to stabilize
Yeah.
it.
And even then, it only lasts for 42 days.
Yep.
Uh,
So remember, everyone, go donate blood today. How about another?
here it is. 30 minutes.
Hey, Tato, you watching the stream? There you go. That's for you.
If blood isn't treated and cooled, it is useless in 30 minutes.
So here's a question: the chemicals they
donate
use,
so much blood.
the chemicals they use to
Pure chaos! Kinda.
Wosteen_oil has turned Timber der Jägermeister into a Blastoise. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Oh boy.
Blast.
Okay, so okay, blood that's been treated for storage that had the anticoagulants put in it. Do you think vampires can taste that?
Boys.
Like, is that
Oh, yeah,
is that their
definitely.
version of like cheap food versus good food?
I would
In-
definitely imagine so. I mean, they
Yes.
keep going after virgins for a reason.
In the latest Vampire the Masquerade game, they did have it where the preservatives in blood is actually enough to like cause vampires to retch and not be able to eat it.
Like
well,
seriously,
that
they
depends
can't
on
even.
the type
They
of
can't even.
vampire, because Nosferatu can eat it anyways.
Yeah, it depends on the type of vampire, and there are certain traits that a vampire can have that allows them to like just stomach it anyway.
Yeah, but Nosferatu,
Yeah, but the
he's like the
Venturer fuck, they can
raccoon
never
of the vampire world.
Flash.
Who is?
Nosferatu, he's like the raccoon or the goat of the vampire world.
Well,
Dude's
that's
just,
actually
dude's
a
just straight up
type.
a Neanderthal.
Yeah, but that's actually a type where that's an entire, like, there's a lot of Nosferatu.
I know. I'm talking about all of them singularly. They are Nosferatu. Okay. They are.
Yeah, he's talking about the bloodline. Yeah, he's specifically talking about the bloodline of Nosferatu, not the individual.
We're getting a lot of people here now.
Welcome, Jaffer.
Flash.
I mean, shit, like, if you ever have the antediluvian of the Nosferatu showed up, you know stuff's about to go wrong.
Any antediluvian.
Yeah. Hey, Jaffer, doing any better?
Yeah, but imagine the Nosferatu antediluvian.
That's like the Neanderthal's Neanderthal. You know shit's about to go down. Like, imagine if you're like your great 50 more greats grandfather came out just to kick someone's ass.
Real quick, Wostein, don't be playing the Pokemon TF cards right now. There's too many people, and you're just gonna kind of be wasting it. Just looking out for your cards and stuff. It's too much chaos as is to push that. Sorry.
Yeah. We cannot withstand pure chaos.
We already have our own.
Chaos must be resisted at all levels.
Chaos control.
God damn it.
Okay, hold up. Who let Obama in the chat?
What?
Whatever voice
Mr. Obama's got the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
That you're talking about the Chaos Emeralds.
By the Kaiser.
Obama, why are you interested in the Chaos Emeralds?
By the way, back to an earlier subject that I know Toshime was wanting to hear about, and I'm rather curious. You had said that you figured out something about Toshime's character, Tanya? About Gar?
Oh, right. Is that he apparently actually respects Rose for her dedication to her ancestors, specifically her dad. That she's trying so damn hard to bring him back. Which, actually, there's another D&D game that I watched that they started addressing some Knoll stuff. Combine that with what I've observed in this game and what I've looked up on my own, and yeah, I'm beginning to see where it is that they actually would have a healthy respect for functioning necromancers.
From what I remember, like, their society has functional necromancers in it anyways.
Yeah, that's how they make the
Witherlings.
Witherlings, yeah.
Yeah.
See, the way I think necromancy should be is, sure, you get the dead bodies, go have them toil in the fields, and as their bodies break down, they add to the fertilizer of the soil. You get the free labor for the field, and the soil really enjoys that.
There's a term that I really want to bring up because it's from a series that I really like. The undeathstrial evolution. Where you use a bunch of like undead in order to like toil the fields and like do dangerous manufacturing work, and instead of the industrial revolution, it's the undeathstrial evolution.
I love it.
Oh my god!
Honestly, that's a practical way to go about it.
Yeah, you save on the real estate because of all, you don't have to worry about big graveyards. You fix the labor shortages, and you have an unlimited supply of natural fertilizer. Everybody wins.
You don't have to pay for a plot of land. And honestly, the family probably gets a little bit of a stipend just from the labor of their, grandmother, grandfather, whoever.
And the people die knowing that that won't be the end of their ability to contribute to society.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it would actually cut down on crime a lot because, like,
I like Toshime's comment there. I hopped out at the wrong time.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome.
But if you guys ever
Ted
get the chance, I
McDonald.
would heavily recommend reading Vanqueer the Dragon. Basically, it's like an isekai thing where the main character is not like isekai. The main character is a dragon named Vanqueer. But he has an assistant who is like an isekai person. And one of the things is that like there's this entire thing going on where it's like the Undestrial Revolution, and like the assistant character is like a necromancer and everything. So like there's I'm going to say this once, and I hope that someone recognizes it. The Kobold Ranger Squad is featured.
I think I heard of that before.
I personally do not know the reference.
Here, hold on. Specifically, this is from a. There is. Hold on. Here, give me a second.
One Mississippi. Time's up.
Yep.
My grandfather loves that joke.
Yeah.
Well, then you say, give me a minute.
I say be back in 10. 10 what? Well, that'll be a surprise for you and me.
No, you didn't specify, which means I get to choose. It was 10 picoseconds. Okay, time's up.
And the Empress's name is a Pico.
The bio.
Pico? That's 1/10 of a nano.
Oh, so
okay. I'll make up measurements too. I got them metric. Yeah.
But what about Pico de Gallo?
Oh, okay, hold up. Timber, did you just die?
No.
He tried to use his imagination and it shorted out.
Okay, look. Have you guys?
I mean, that's just what you were doing. You were just making random noises, so I decided to make random noises too. Math is a lie.
Have you guys ever played World of Io?
No.
I have not.
Nope.
Oh my god, okay, so in that game, there is a group of 6 kobolds who are all different colors, and they basically went around acting like the Power Ranger squad, where like they would pose and everything, and they would have like little introductions they would do.
Based.
So, and they were known by their colors, so there was the Red Ranger, the Blue Ranger, the Green Ranger, the Yellow Ranger, the Pink Ranger, and the Purple Ranger.
Based.
I think you meant to say the
And
Gray
so
Ranger.
those characters actually show up in Vanqueer the Dragon. So the primary henchman of the the 2 main characters is a bunch of kobold rangers that are all color coded. And like when they die, like the others are all depressed, and then so Victor, who is the necromancer isekai guy, who literally like raises them up from the dead, and when they get raised up from the dead, their bones automatically recolor coded themselves to be the color of the original ranger.
Oh my god.
Why the heck not?
I fucking love it. I love the kobold rangers so much. Oh man.
Meanwhile, the only active isekai plot that I'm currently working with, the victim in this case actually comes from Japan. So the person, the extra dimensional entity that was carrying out the isekai was like, you know what? This is going to be funny. They actually used a white van to do it.
Oh yeah, in Vanqueer the Dragon, to a T, every single person that like got sent over to it's basically reverse Earth. It is they were all to a T hit by Truck-kun.
Well,
yeah. Didn't that guy get his own manga where it's literally his job to isekai people?
Gisa Nochi is the character, and when Callie Tavalen sent her over, he's like, yeah, this will be great, people are going to find it funny. I'm actually going to pull off one of those jokes that mortals love so much. And then everybody's mocking him for being uninspired, and he's like, I was attempting comedy.
I tried to do the funny.
Yeah, he honestly was trying to do a joke. He thought that he finally figured out comedy, and then everybody's making fun of him for using a white van to isekai somebody.
Well, at the end of the day, you
Yep.
still got to laugh.
Yep.
True.
There's like a bunch of like heavy joke items from the Van Quier story, and one of my favorites is one where it's like the armor of heroes, where like the way that it works is it's like just straight up like it's armor that is like made out of like paper and wet ink, and it's quote like sustained by author's tears, because like when you wear it, like you get full plot armor, but you can only talk in extremely cheesy like in like hero voice, where like at one point a character shows up where he goes, "I will protect my friends."
My God, I hate it.
Like you have to talk like that.
So
We
kind of
must
like
save my family.
We must save my family.
In
so
order
kind
to
of like
jump,
Betrayal.
jump. Oh wait, wrong
where-
show.
So kind of like Betrayal, where to use the chainsaw, you have to make the chainsaw noises.
Yes.
Yeah. But instead, you are only able to talk in extremely cheesy bullshit that like is like, you know, literal max cheese, max bullshit. And overall, it just makes me laugh so fucking much. Because, you know, if it's literally Tato, I play like a shit ton of Darktide.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people playing it as well. I have not played it yet or touched it at all, really.
I know,
Oh,
right?
criminal scum! You can't get away with this because crime is bad.
Speaking of which, does anyone want to play that tonight?
Like what?
Darktide?
I'll play it. Shit.
I don't
Darktide,
have
yeah.
it.
Do you want it?
I do not have it.
I got Darktide.
It is always hard for me to answer that question because it's like, I don't mind trying out Alright, see ya. I don't mind trying out a new game, but at the same time...
Uh-oh, my Discord might be crapping out. I'm sorry if I interrupted anyone.
You what?
His Discord's crapping out.
Oh.
Darktide's pretty fun, though.
Yeah, I could try it out. I don't know about tonight.
All right.
But probably later this week.
All right, just let me know.
Okay. I also know nothing of the lore and stuff, so I'd be missing out on all of that stuff that I know a lot of people
not really.
love about it.
Honestly,
don't
there's
really
about
need
three
to
things that
know.
you need to know. One, the Inquisition is a powerful force who deals with chaos. Two, cities got chaos. Three, you kill that chaos.
You got
That's
a call.
pretty much the lore. Yeah, the Warhammer 40k universe is far more in depth than that, but realistically, for the purposes of this game, that's all you need to know. And the rest of it is just appreciate the visuals. It's an incredibly visually beautiful game.
Yeah, and like one thing that I want to point out, for example, like there's like a bunch of jokes, but like you don't have to even know the lore to like laugh at some of the jokes. Like one of the best jokes is so in 40k there's something called psychers. Psychers are insane and they have like fourth wall breaking powers because they're like so insane they literally see into alternate dimensions. One of the lines literally involves the psycher yelling at the subtitles for saying what he said wrong. Where the line is literally, "I'm sensing fear, rage, and foreshortened lifespans." And in the subtitles, it spells it like foreshortened as like foreshadowed instead of saying foreshortened in two different like words. And it goes, no, not foreshortened. I said foreshortened lifespans. Why aren't you paying attention to me? Pay attention to me, not them. And so, like, obviously, it's like just insane bullshit. But like, you don't have to know about 40K to like appreciate jokes like that. Yeah, but you gotta admit, Zeppy, those pus podules in blood pools are very well made.
I will say part of why I'm torn on it is because there's actually a different game that I really want that I don't know the price of, but is coming soon.
Oh, you only get one for your birthday.
The Dwarf Fortress?
It's Dwarf Fortress.
Okay.
It's probably going to be about $20 if I had to guess.
And oh yeah, my birthday
I'm
is coming
like,
up,
kind of
isn't
torn on the
it?
Dwarf Fortress thing because I actually like playing Dwarf Fortress in the like the pure original.
Well, guys, yeah, I gotta go.
All
Sorry
right,
about that.
See ya. All right, see ya.
So, I'm sort of torn about the whole thing.
For me, I'm looking forward to it. It's got the music coming, and I never played it with the ASCII. I always played it with a texture pack of some sort.
Yeah, and I played it ASCII.
I
So
prefer
I know I'm
textures
attached.
myself.
No, I mean, trust me, I get it. Like, I know I'm weird for doing the ASCII, but
my main concern when it comes to Dwarf Fortress, though, the Steam edition, is that I've also only played with the Lazy Noob pack, which I know that the developer of that has said he's not going to keep it up. And it's like, I don't know how I'm going to do this without my Dwarf hack and Dwarf Therapist and all this other stuff.
People can
well,
make mods, and
obviously
people
you'll
can
shoot
certainly take
coins
the
at your
foundation.
dwarves until they no longer can breathe.
Okay, you both talked at the same time. I did hear you, Taldarius. What were you saying, Rygon?
I'm saying it's not like people can't take the foundations and make a new mod out of it too. I'm sure the game is not going to exactly be like the hardest thing to mod.
Yeah, the RimWorld community is full of that, actually. People picking up old mods that were abandoned.
What I'm talking about, though, is I want to play it now or as soon as it releases, but I doubt those are going to be available once, it releases tomorrow night. Or tomorrow.
Zim.
So
having your entire mod build destroyed by an update is a rite of passage for us.
It is.
This is a little bit more than an update.
I feel pretty confident that they're going to make it relatively friendly for new players because that seems to be a big goal for them. That's why they went through the whole graphical change instead of just releasing as is.
Fair.
Yeah, I think I am gonna at least like personally hop on Darktide tonight. I'm gonna enjoy myself, kill a few heretics.
Are you gonna keep hanging out here, or?
Oh yeah. I ain't leaving. I'm just saying, hey, yeah, that's what I'm gonna play.
Sounds good. I might just join you for a little bit. I got work to do tonight, but I want to play a little bit of that.
Hey there, Chris Ops. It'll cost $20 on Steam? Alright. The Marten mod for Steam, Dwarf Fortress. I will be trying my best to figure it out. So no idea when that'll come. Taldarius, other news?
Yes.
Since you are taking over as the DM, would you like a new expression or something for your icon, or?
Nah, it still works.
You sure?
Yeah, I was gonna mention it to you that I have a perfectly functional icon and there's literally no reason to bother anyone over it.
Well, I mean, we're still gonna have to get it done up with the storyteller thing under it and stuff.
Well, yeah, but that could be an easy swap. I don't want to cause any, like,
Yeah.
I would like to point out something. We technically went up a tower in that episode, and now we're swapping DMs again. The record remains!
Yeah, but it ain't gonna remain.
I was gonna say, Taldarius, please don't abandon us after the next tower. Good night,
At that point,
Toshime.
you'd probably label the game cursed.
At that point, yeah. I would finally accept defeat.
I've already labeled the Sunday games cursed. Both Ascent to Ascend and Horizon. Just the Sunday time slot.
Yeah, I think what Zim is probably really happy about is he won't have to deal with me being super stressed all the time.
I'm happy that you're just not going to be super stressed all the time. That's my concern.
I generally do not want my friends to be super stressed. Yes, you are correct.
But then why am I always stressed?
Your problems are far beyond my capacity for helping with.
And yet you exacerbate.
Not for me.
I was just about to say. However, I do know a wonderful therapist that I can refer you to. In fact, he's right here in voice.
Is Rygon even, like, qualified to give prescriptions?
I'm not qualified to give prescriptions, although
no.
When it comes down to it, that is a bit of a state-by-state thing. It's a complicated issue, one I won't go into too much depth here, but essentially, depending on my degree that I acquire in the future with my PhD, I can be. Currently, I'm not.
Actually, with Doctor on Demand, I think you actually would be able to give me prescriptions if you... Because I have all my medical stuff done through that.
Well, that's kind of what I mean, why I won't go into too much depth, because it's a state-by-state issue.
Also, I'm pretty sure that there would be an argument to be made for conflict of interest, since we know each other personally.
Yeah.
Well, we're pretending that doesn't exist.
Let me see. Neo? That's who's been talking, right? I'm sorry, was in the middle of the game. I don't think we actually know each other well enough, so we could do something. We have maybe at most a passing acquaintanceship.
Oh, that's Rosalia.
Rosalia? Okay, sorry. That's what I was saying. It's like, who's talking? Who's talking here? I'm not familiar enough with all of you.
It's fine. I know all of the...
imagine that proves my point.
I know all the patients are the same after a while.
Yeah. So at most we have a passing acquaintanceship, which means I could work with you because nothing would get in the way of the therapeutic process. That said, ethically, I probably wouldn't be able to until I at the very least know your state and whether or not I could practice within your state.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But it's not like I would actually be going to you anyways. I already have a therapist.
No worries at all. Well, I'm always welcome. You're always welcome to come to me and just like chat. I won't be providing any counseling, but that doesn't mean I can't listen and, help things out a little bit.
And yeah, if my current emotional state isn't any indication, I'm actually pretty well balanced right now, just so long as nothing hits any triggers or I don't get stuck in any sensitive situations.
I'll see, and that's just kind of the thing. It's not a matter of if, it's kind of a matter of when. So how do we prepare for that?
Usually I just need a few moments to center myself. I've got the breathing exercises and the not centering, anchoring thing down.
What?
The problem is when the spikes hit, there's nothing I can do about them.
So then it sounds like you do have some coping skills. There is some things that may be there to overwhelm you, but I'm glad you at least have something. Do you have any cooldown skills for after the event?
Self-isolation is basically my go-to. But this is turning into a therapy session, so let's...
That's what I was going to say. It's like, the thing that came to mind for me just now was, congratulations, you are being therapied. Do not resist.
Well, these are just basic questions, but I understand. We can certainly drop the conversation.
I'm just interested about the fact that the answers just came out before I was even like, wait a minute, why am I answering these questions?
Because Rygon is just that awesome at everything.
No, it's because I've already been
friend-shaped.
No, see, no, it's because I've already been programmed to answer those questions. That's what that is.
Maybe it's a bit of tis, maybe it's a bit of tat. Who knows?
Put Rygon in the friend hole.
Yes. Hey, Rygon, what class do you play in Dark Tide?
I play the veteran, the shooter dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
I play the Preacher, so we're not overlapping there. I mean, you could honestly do a full run of like any one class on everyone, but you know, it's nice to spread out because the different characters actually do a lot of stuff that helps out.
Oh yeah. For me, I'm just kind of going with the bread and butter characters just until I get a better handle of the game before I start expanding out.
Yeah. So, like, for example, I'm playing a character where I get more damage if I'm low health, and I have, like, a thing where, like, every 90 seconds I just don't go down, and instead, like, I heal. Hey, Jaffer, you're a big man. Make the Emperor proud. Do a good.
Isn't the next character revealed going to be a squat?
No. First of all, the Squats are a different faction than the Imperium.
Yeah.
I've done runs where I was the only Preacher in a bunch of
What game are you playing at the moment, Rygon? I'll join in and shoot cops or heretics. Either is good.
I'm just playing
Wow,
a
that
little bit
just
of
now
Payday
went
2.
through? Huh.
What do you mean?
I was playing.
Oh, there it goes.
A bunch.
Hey there,
of,
Tin Card.
I was playing as a Preacher and a squad of Ogrins, and they started addressing me as Commissar Shouty.
That's wonderful stuff. I love it.
Yeah,
Jeff, I'm just doing some Payday 2 because I couldn't concentrate enough to do my work, so it's just like, I'll just play a little bit more and just do some of the loud achievements.
Okay, yeah, that's actually on a deeper level than I thought it was. Holy crap. I'm feeling this compulsion to exposit, Rygon.
Exposit? Oh, my apologies.
Like, I want to keep that
his voice.
Yeah, he is friend-shaped.
Yeah, if there's anything holding me back when it comes to therapy, it's just simply my inexperience. I'm still pretty much brand new to the field, but I've had plenty of clients who want to continue seeing me, and I'm trying my best to up my skills as I go. For example, right now I'm working on getting CBT under my belt. To anyone unfamiliar with that, that is cognitive behavioral therapy, which is more or less the bread and butter of the therapeutic modalities.
All right. Just messaged Mary about the icon stuff, so hopefully that'll get done soon. Neo will get you a new icon similar with the border like Taldarius has.
Yeah, it's just a matter of swapping the banners around, basically, right?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say, like, Neo, your banner's too cool. We need to,
Jaffa
like,
says,
grab
Rygon,
it
invite
down.
me for shooty stuffs.
Sure thing, Jaffer. Can do.
Is he having to, like, spend when he plays those cards, or is he, like, using admin abilities to do it?
Neither. I made a specific pack for him because of his illness and stuff.
Okay, got it.
Like if you have something like that pop up again, one of your mutism episodes, I will give those.
Yeah, if I end up having any episodes in the future, I'll definitely let you know.
If you look on Stream Loots, there is a pack that is right now. It's 2 different cards. One is, of course, Jaffer's, and the other is for Rob because he has a lot of mic issues. And I'm more than happy to add in a bunch of cards and send them to you for free. Just don't deconstruct them and abuse that and stuff.
No, I would never. I do have my ethics.
I realize you do. I'm still going to put that disclaimer out there.
One night.
Oh, and I'm glad to hear that Zebibu, I'm not sure how to pronounce that.
Zepibu.
Zepibu. Yeah, cognitive behavioral therapy is one of the bread and butter modalities for a reason. It is evidence-based and it's very effective. It's not useful for everything, mind, but it certainly is useful for enough things that, you can kind of use it as an umbrella. I don't know how best to say it. Therapeutic skill.
Yeah, there's a specific kind of therapy they did for me that worked really good, and I cannot freaking remember what it was called. It was some funky name.
Electroshock?
No, I would remember.
If you can tell me maybe one or two of the skills that it taught you, I might know.
It was basically reliving past events, but with an active anchor, so that way you could process the emotions that were being repressed.
Did this use any eye movements?
Yes.
EMDR.
EMDR, thank you, that was it.
Yep, that's kind of the up-and-coming one in the field, so a lot of people are very excited about it.
It really worked for me.
Yeah.
Now I can actually be in the same room as somebody who's yelling, and I don't just collapse on the floor. Progress.
That is amazing. That is really good progress right there. Especially from what I hear, you previously couldn't even talk.
Yeah, there's definitely some times where she would just be completely unable to speak, and it was sad.
Yeah,
I am very
specifically
happy
the big trigger that I struggled with, I still struggle with a bit, is any authoritative figure getting loud, getting angry, just complete mental shutdown.
And, well, as Orem puts it, I always speak in all caps.
There's a couple times that Caddy accidentally caused an episode just because he was getting really worked up about something.
Also, I hope you know I was joking about electroshock.
Well, electroshock is still used, but it's mostly for the very severe cases. I believe for bipolar, or was it depression? It was one of the two, but essentially to the point where medication and talk therapy has not worked, electroshock therapy is brought in. And it's very safe to perform now.
Yep.
It's better than what Canada's doing. Yeah. Oh, you feel sad?
Oh.
Here's some euthanization.
Oh God, yeah, Canada.
Oh yeah, that's true, and Switzerland as well. I know Switzerland does that too.
Oh, is it? What is that?
What is it?
Euthanization. They're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, of people with mental disabilities.
Oh.
Yep.
You know, the people who, by legal definition, can't give consent.
Yeah, and when they talk about that system, they just talk about how much money it will save.
Yeah.
Are we sure that
in
it's just
Arasaka
not
we
simply being
trust.
talked, or is it actually going through
In Arasaka we trust.
No, it's already put. It's already
in place. It's already in place.
Yeah.
The big whistle blowing thing for that came from a army vet who was trying to get his veteran benefits, and he was literally told by the insurance company, "Well, you know, euthanasia is an option."
It makes me worried because that's a slippery slope.
Yeah,
it's not a slope. We're already at the bottom. We're in the mud pit.
Yeah, it was a sheer cliff face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think though currently made has only dealt with 100 people or something. You know, that is a really depressing conversation.
Yeah, let's move on from this.
I agree. I'm going to have to do more research into that, though.
The only maid we should be talking about is Minute Maid. Or, yeah.
Wait, maids? Okay, if we're talking about maids, I think Zim would look good in a maid dress.
I know I do.
Oh, that is true.
Wait, back it up. Go on.
when I say I am fat and ugly, it is not a statement of just simply putting myself down. It is a fact. Trust me, nobody is going to want to see that.
As
And
someone
if you think
loves
you
your
would want to
avatar.
see that, you're wrong.
Now I'm just morbidly curious, but Rygon, what was that you said
What?
about
He said he knows he does.
Yeah, how would one acquire this knowledge?
My virtual avatar on my stream channel has a maid dress redeemed.
Oh, just the virtual one? Okay.
Yeah. That said, I'm not against wearing it in real life. I just have no reason to right now.
So you're saying maybe.
You're saying there's a chance.
Yeah. I'm a self-confident enough individual. Something like that doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Something like that doesn't bother. No, never mind. I thought there was a song there. There isn't.
I think we're breaking jits in the chat.
No, I think Jits is
True.
just having certain thoughts.
Goodness,
I'm
it's
just gonna
been
go ahead and
forever
say it.
since I had Minute Maid. Did any of you have that recently?
I have
No,
not.
it's
I
garbage.
have Minute Maid, yeah.
It is garbage.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, but Sark would never.
Just
be
because it's
caught dead
garbage
in
doesn't mean it's
Minute
not cheap and I have it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
You're not-
I don't have any
Hi.
luxuries. I don't make a whole
Yeah.
lot of money.
I suggest Berry Punch. That's my favorite of the Minute Maids.
Okay, Jits, in order to be a traitor, I would have had to be allied with you in the first place.
Yeah, and in order to be a traitor, you have to be a tree.
What?
Nothing. The reference.
Okay, let's deconstruct this reference then, shall we?
Oh, my character in the Guild Tales continuously called that tree a traitor because it didn't what is it? What's that term for like
Okay. Hold up. He gave the he gave the tree this magical treant dust dirt stuff. And suddenly the tree turned into a treant and was completely unfamiliar with this new body or how to do anything and was freaking out a bit. So no, the tree did not have an opportunity to be like, oh no, he's cool. No, it was
my
freaking
bro.
over about suddenly having the ability to walk and see and hear and talk and all of this other stuff that it could not do before. Sensory overload.
And then he's like, "How dare you not swear fealty immediately? You're a traitor."
Yes.
Essentially. Not in those words, but yes.
Oh yeah, don't mind the fact that the first indication was that the tree exploded.
Hey,
Oh, I've done that.
tree,
I've made
wear
trees explode
bros.
before.
Tree was sentient before he did this.
Yeah.
And
Trees.
I also know sentient trees. Hey.
but before he did this, it was sentient, and suddenly it's exploding as a mouth is forming, and all of the part that was there is just exploding out of it. It's a traumatizing experience for anyone.
It's like being born, but with more dynamite.
Exactly.
Why wouldn't he be my bro and just, vouch for me?
It didn't have a moment to think before you were already calling it a traitor.
It watched me get beat to a pulp, and it didn't even say no.
It didn't
That's
even
on you.
understand the concept of
Okay.
seeing.
Okay, in my experience, every single tree I've ever talked to turned out to be a jerk. So that was kind of on you for trusting trees.
Yeah, that's true.
Tree
I
is not a
accidentally
jerk, though.
awoke a demon host and it killed half of the squad. Let's go.
Well, at least it wasn't a TPK.
Well, it's because it's hard-coded and not TPK. It can only kill half of the squad.
Wait, where did this happen? I thought you were talking about like a tabletop.
No, I'm talking about in Darktide right now. I literally awoke a Daemon host and it killed half the party.
Oof.
I was one of the people that died though, so you know, it's fair.
Karma.
Equivalent exchange.
Yeah.
So, Taldarius, now that you are the
Yes.
storyteller,
Yes.
how soon should I anticipate needing to make a new character?
You shouldn't.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I've already got a backup
Death
plan.
is
just in
okay.
case.
Look, Zim, you should know this when it comes to me. Death is not an escape.
Oh,
Rose would like to know your
That's why-
location.
that's why we're going with this. Okay.
Right, you have a necromancer in the group after all.
Yeah, also...
Death is not an excuse. You still show up for work.
Also, since I'm helping, my thing is at level 10 is when I stop having mercy on you.
Yes, Jits,
Oh, you guys have revive mechanics. That's where my mercy meter starts to go off.
Jits, so leading this ragtag group of renegade neophytes of chaos was more than Neon could handle. So Taldarius is taking over in the driver's seat, with Neon being the apprentice off to the side, so that he can learn from example, interact, be part of the process, and use that to build up his skill set over time, so that way he can handle it when he's eventually ready to take the driver's seat again in a future game.
And hopefully, at that time, I'll have something that I guess I shouldn't say out loud on stream.
Why shouldn't you say it?
Okay. Hopefully by that time I'll have the medications.
I'm not against medications being brought up.
We literally had an entire discussion about medications already.
Yeah, I'm on. Like I said, I'm on 4 different meds right now. I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm
every
fine with
person who's well acquainted with my anxiety, I shouldn't say every person, but a lot of people who are acquainted with it have said, you need to get on anti-anxiety medication now.
I would 100% agree.
Yeah.
It was the
Arzidu
difference
is
of night and
reporting
day
about
for
a
me.
yellow-throated Marten destroying a snowman. More at 6.
RZ, your pack has been sent.
Hey. So I have a quick question.
Oh, hi, RZ.
I have a quick question. Also, hi, RZ. Actually, RZ, since you're here, you get to choose. Jasmine, flowering cactus, or rain?
Choose carefully. Your life may depend on this answer.
What for,
Now,
if I may ask?
Telling you that would put your life in more danger, so are you sure you
I'm
want
a-
to ask?
I'm about to light my incense burner and I can't pick.
Flowering cactus.
Okay, flowering cactus it is. Oh, I actually have a lot
RZ,
of this one left.
How the heck are you?
Doing well. Decent.
That's great to hear. Really great. Truly, truly great. I
Okay,
am
what do you
glad
want,
to
Zim?
hear This.
Zim. Zim, what do you want? You don't get any eggs until you tell me what you want.
I just wanted to say it was great to have a friend here and
Joke.
stuff. Why is this an interrogation now? I'm
Because
sorry.
I'm playing around and teasing. Hi, take your egg. Enjoy. Enjoy hugs.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You can
Oh
stop
my God.
apologizing.
Jits is so
Jits?
wrong.
my beavers get flooded almost every season. And hey there, Strawberry Mog. Yeah, I kind of have to agree with Wostein here. Like, Tree did not betray Loot at all. Loot just refused to answer Graham's questions.
I know, sorry. I'm aware Tree didn't actually betray Loot. I just think it's funny.
There we go. Incense is lit.
Tree bro, you betrayed me.
Oh, it's an incense, okay.
Yep. I was picking which scent of incense.
Oh, cool.
Now
I
just
also
get
picked the best one, obviously. Always.
Yeah, I think maybe when Zim plays City Skylines, he should pick a map without water.
But I like water.
Water and water and water,
Water is
water
good.
and water. Water and water and water, 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 water.
Yeah, sure. It is pretty hard to play on a map without water.
Water and water and water.
Because you need
Sorry.
You need a river to pollute.
I was going to say, Sark.
Yeah.
How are you? I don't get to see you much anymore.
I'm doing good, just grinding out code.
Oh. Doing that evil corporation work?
No, just trying to grow my skill set.
Ah.
I can't
Yeah,
decide.
Sark's gone evil. What?
No, he's fine. Should I fire up Fallout 4 or Subnautica Below Zero?
Whichever will bring you more joy.
Dwarf Fortress.
Don't have it.
It's free.
Don't have it.
It's free.
Don't have it.
It's free.
Firing up Fallout 4.
That's not free.
But I have it.
But he
Jits
has
is saying to do Subnautica.
Yeah, okay.
Wostein, I will say that this game does have the ability to make your own maps. Though there is a map called Thousand Islands already, which is a bunch of small islands.
And it's dressing.
I was waiting for an opening to make that joke.
Yeah, I was gonna make the same joke.
Oh, I know what you guys are talking about now. I was like, what the fuck are you on about?
Everything.
Well, it's the Thousand Islands we were addressing.
Arzy?
Squee.
You are a wonderful friend.
Aww.
Now die.
Oh.
Whoa!
I'm taking Rygon with me.
Oh, no. You'll be back shortly. After all, Rosalia is here.
I'm out for lunch.
But you're talking.
So something I was thinking about with the combination of Rose going down the necromancy tree for wizard, and then she's pivoting to the cleric after that. We're going to run into a situation where somebody can be resisting interrogation, so we just kill them, immediately do gentle repose, then talk with dead, and then immediately bring them back with revivify. It's like, okay, so we just asked your body what it thinks about these things. Now we're going to ask the soul, and if your stories don't line up...
Oh.
Or alternatively, just keep killing them and then bringing them back. It's like, you just experienced being beaten to death, and then you were stabbed.
Taldarius?
Now, I have a long list I can go down. Or you could just cooperate.
This is my example for where Jet, why Jet brought up his ideas.
What are you talking about?
Let me get some water and I'll explain.
Oh no.
What, is he going to the toilet?
I've said something so stupid and so awful, he has to prepare.
Oh.
Feel kind of proud. No, you know, you just after we've fought a bunch of people, find whichever one looks most important, bring them back, then just immediately stab them, bring them back again. It's like, okay, you've now experienced being beaten to death and stabbed to death. Next up is strangulation and then drowning and so on and so forth. You will experience a new death every single time you don't answer a question to my satisfaction. Do we have an understanding?
Laser eyes.
I feel like
speaking, it works, but you know, you'd burn through spell slots so goddamn fast, and if
Oh,
they
that's
make
the-
the will saves in order to not,
well, see, that's the glorious thing, is you just have a spell slot in reserve, use that for gentle repose, then you just put them on a shelf and resume the interrogation the next day. Death is not an escape from me.
yeah, I mean, you could do that, but you know, the amount of shit that can go wrong is very high.
Worth the risk to shatter somebody's soul. I hear that when an avatar gets broken into pieces, that does nothing but good things.
Okay, so I have hung out with Tanya for years now. And these are the kinds of thoughts that she has shared with me over those years.
Yeah.
She has definitely rubbed off on me, and that showed through Jet's actions in regards to the interrogation. So blame her.
What? I know how to break people. I'm sorry.
She breaks all of her toys.
Wait a minute, isn't Tanya Jolene?
No.
No.
No, never mind.
No, that's Lyndon.
Oh god. Isn't
Oh,
Rosalia?
fuck.
No, Rosalia's. I don't know who Rosalia is.
Want a mulligan?
Rosalia is Tanya.
No, I know that. But who is Tanya in Pokeball?
I'm not,
Mine is not
in
in
Pokeball.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he's saying that I've rubbed off on him as a person.
Yes.
Ah. Because I was like, Tanya's not in Pokeball. Oh my god, do I just not know who Tanya is?
My characters are such a corrupting force, they have affected the fabric of reality and have changed things on a metaphysical level.
Yeah. So I've also been thinking about the family. Okay.
Go ahead.
What? What?
So I've been thinking about the family power thing and how disjointed it kind of is in terms of what you want out of it. So I'm almost thinking that what it is between two things. One is that it's psionic powers that are imitating the arcane somehow, like affecting the weave itself, and that's how it uses its effect. Or we just drop some of the details and
hand wave it.
Okay, what?
You know, I just
go ahead, Taldarius.
I just realized I haven't eaten all day, so I really need to go eat something. I'll be back.
Okay.
I should eat something too.
You said you were going to bed hours ago.
Yeah, but I've reached the point of no return. I just have to just pull an all-nighter.
well, you wanted silvery
Fair
barbs
enough.
and you wanted polymorph at the same time. Those powers don't. Well, I mean, I guess you could like at your silvery barbs as you like throw butterflies in people's faces or bees.
Not the bees.
Or they're just affecting their mind and body and twisting them to their own ends.
Yeah, but then what? Your family ability is super realistic hypnosis.
Yeah. Why not?
I have nothing to bring up against that. That's flawless logic right there.
So, is there a framework for having the red rule in 5th edition?
Is that where you can just say no?
Yes.
I'll be back
I
later,
mean,
okay? Don't worry.
You okay,
I
RC?
Yeah. I'm fine.
I
Okay.
just assume we're playing with
real
the red
quick,
rule.
Jits, I don't have a rolling mechanic at the moment. I need to remember to set one up again. Okay, so I mean, you've started this off saying that it is disjointed, and I am exceedingly confused about how it's disjointed.
Okay, you got silvery barbs as your first, second, or third ability. Then, as your 5th level ability, you have polymorph. And I'm just trying to make a through line of like what's the theme.
The Marten Talkie and Talkie Network.
Now with our family chittering plan.
So maybe silvery barbs as you throw other Martens at them.
No.
Psionic noise. But how do you polymorph them?
I mean, we can already manipulate our own body, so that psionic having access to a polymorph ability isn't that far-fetched.
High key jealous
No.
they can grow wings.
I'm actually a little surprised.
Hey there, Soul Exultia.
I'm just a little surprised that the animal tree doesn't let you polymorph at any point.
I agree, which is why I think that should be fixed.
They probably
Wait. The animal tree for Mystic doesn't allow polymorph?
Nope.
But that makes no sense.
They can adjust their own bodies in all sorts of different ways, but apparently they cannot just polymorph people or themselves, full-on polymorph. But they can grow wings, they can grow climbing claws, they can grow gills, and so on and so forth. They can get a tougher hide and have a bonus to AC. Like, it's all over the damn place. Or it can do all this stuff, and yet, for some reason, it can't just polymorph somebody. And polymorph is fun. Right, Rygon?
Oh, yeah. I agree.
You're just saying that because you want to turn Rose feral.
No.
I don't believe you.
Actually, part of the reason is, the Marten Talkie and Talkie Network, if you purposely kill a Marten, well, why would they just kill you?
Oh, they replace you? They replace the Marten with you?
Exactly. Why waste material?
Turn you into a replacement, then just forcefully brain scan.
Well, that's horrific.
I mean, for some reason, everybody seems surprised when it turns out that these Martens who will kill you if you harm a Marten would suddenly do something against you for hurting a Marten. Why is that so surprising?
I keep trying to tell you people they're actually evil, but nobody listens to Rose.
It's the fate worse than death parts that surprise me every time.
What do you mean? They're enjoying themselves. They're none the wiser.
They turn you into a Marten, and then they erase your memories, and then they give you memories of being a Marten.
Yeah,
And then
so you're not suffering. In order to be a fate worse than death, you have to suffer. In order to do that, you have to know who you were before.
Exactly.
which can only happen if someone uses restoration on you.
Greater restoration specifically?
You sure restoration isn't good on memory loss? Let me see, modify memory. You're probably right. Nope. Oh yeah, greater restoration, yes. Though remove curse words. So far we have silvery barbs, modify memory. So he's already horrific. He's already
Wait, where are you getting the modify memory thing?
Because that's what the Talkie network does.
I was talking about the identity replacement thing, and he was interpreting that by the actual spell counterpart, modify memory. But modify memory has some strict limits on it, though.
Yeah, but
we're not even talking about that, though. But either way, it's mostly for gremlin purposes that they want it.
Yeah, I figured, but
I will 100% admit that it's mostly just for gremlin purposes.
Well, I mean, at least you're able to admit that you're a gremlin.
Yeah, like, who are you kidding if you were trying to pull it off otherwise?
See, I'd rather be a gremlin any day than a munchkin.
Alright, we got our new district set up. Now I just gotta feed all sorts of stuff over to that new district. So... planks... and gears...
and guiles.
Rygon, you approve of the idea of, TF, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Problem is how broken it is in 5th edition.
It's still not something they'd whip out all the time, except for gremlin purposes.
I wouldn't believe you, and frankly, no one should.
For those who don't know the terminology, gremlin is basically interchangeable with troll, and munchkin is two-dimensional power builds. People that are only interested in maximizing things and don't really care plot, substance, roleplay, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Like,
you don't believe me.
I don't believe that if push comes to shove and your back was to the wall, that you wouldn't spam polymorph like it was going out of style.
Right,
Nor would I expect you not to.
And what would be wrong with that?
You could probably use that to win every fight.
So you're saying he's not allowed to have a petting zoo? How cruel.
No, it's actually a lot more effective if he uses it on himself.
You are restricting player autonomy?
I mean, that is something that was coming to mind, was the using it on themselves. They've got quite a few abilities that are affected by that require actual physical combat type things, actual weaponry that they can't really take advantage of. So it would be very helpful to them to have something like polymorph for that purpose.
I will say it would have been very interesting if you ended up fighting that captain.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's a reason that Rose locked herself in the brig.
Yeah, you would have saved yourself from the captain. It wouldn't have been a pretty fight with everyone injured like they are.
Yeah, with that scene, you don't need spider sense to feel that tingle, you know? The sad thing is, though...
I'm sure it would have been fine.
Sad thing is, though, even though all of us knew this was a bad fight that we did not want to take part in, people stayed true to character.
Yeah, we always do. Alright. Let's plant some trees. Some happy, happy little trees. And plot the downfall of Neo the secretary.
Why?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Isn't that my line? Oh wait, no, that's Inja's line.
Everything is going to be okay.
I mean, if you want to axe me as the secretary, it's not that hard.
Who said anything about axing you?
Well, that's what that means.
Where would
What
be
means?
the fun in that?
In axing me?
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like something you were doing.
Why do you say that?
Because you said get rid of the Secretary Neon.
I'm pretty sure the word I used was break.
Oh, how are you going to break me? I'm just a secretary. You don't interact with me that much.
I don't even know. I'm just kind of spouting stuff.
Yeah, first you have to break Teldarius. And I don't think that's going to happen. But then again, this game is cursed, so who knows?
I'm sure whatever happens will definitely be Rosalia's fault.
Lies and heresy.
Yeah, but to admit, I guess if we do give you a completely broken power that is completely broken...
How is it... Stop right there!
I'm just saying, hypothetically, if this was broken...
Hold up! Stop right there! How is it completely broken?
I didn't say it was, I said if it was.
You literally just said if we do give you a power that's completely broken...
Yeah, if we do.
How is it completely broken?
I didn't say it was, I said if it was.
No, you said if you give me.
Yeah, if I give you a power that's completely
Also, it's not
broken.
up to you anymore. It's up to Teldarius whether I get it. You help him on that. But you don't make the decision.
Yes, that's true. Anyway, if he does give you a completely broken ability, how
would this ability be completely broken?
He's not saying that ability's broken. He's just saying a completely broken ability, a hypothetical.
Yeah. But if that happened, it would just mean we just have to have no mercy anymore.
Martin's ringing. Somebody answer the Martin.
You know, I'm okay with this.
With no mercy?
I mean, I know how to break you, Neo.
That's a threat.
No, apparently I'm really easy to break, so...
Oh, do not. Bad.
I didn't mean it that way.
Well, you better not have.
I'm getting tired, so later.
Sleep well. Thanks so much for coming by and hanging out.
Bye, Sark. Oh, now we only have Rygon.
Oh, is that all?
Yay, we have Rygon!
Yeah, I'm just
Rygon
playing my
is
little game.
Rygon is such a delight to have around.
Meh. Oh, I see. I see where it is.
Well, Stein, I'm still trying to wrap my head over the concept of this being completely broken. Like, wizards have it, and it's not broken for them. So why would it be broken for the twins?
No, it's still broken for wizards. There are quite a few spells that are broken in the wizard spell list.
Okay, so they can get access to it, so why can't the twins?
What wizard is using those spells right now?
Entering the ranch's gates?
Right now? Well, no one.
Also,
But just
back,
because...
Arzy.
Is RZ back?
Yes.
RZ! I want you to know that you are loved and appreciated.
Oh, thank you.
Are so beautiful. I honestly thought you'd be saying words to him longer. Words to them longer.
As in...
I'm confused what I'd be saying as well.
I don't know. The fear with polymorph is that it ends up being like an unlimited unlimited machine, like druids, unlimited machine. But let me check what the limitation on polymorph is before I'm worried about it being an unlimited machine.
I mean, you're already worried that it is. That ship has sailed.
Oh, he's behaving like an unlimited machine because he keeps saying unlimited machine.
Like an unlimited machine?
That has been unlimited like a machine.
Oh no.
It's the best use of it is just to turn yourself continuously into a T-Rex over and over again.
Yeah.
Donald
What's
Jackson
wrong
here.
with that?
Well,
Ooh,
if
sea monkey
someone
eggs.
beats up that T-Rex, you pop out and you're perfectly unharmed. So then you turn yourself back into a T-Rex.
Yeah, I can see that being broken. Yes.
I
Then
still
you'd hope
am...
that you have a DM that says, nope, can't have that happen again. You can turn into a T-Rex, but you're still hurt.
Yeah, it's the one thing that 5th edition did for simplicity's sake that kind of gave it a few issues.
There are a lot of things that you consider that they gave a lot of issues from them adding and doing.
like polymorph and morph. Sorry, polymorph
And a dozen of
wild
other
shape.
things. Ow. Hi, Hex.
Anyway, Wolstein, the fear of polymorph is that at level 7, which they're already at, they can just stay a T-Rex. Actually, let me... Uh-oh, I don't know how to spell Tyrannosaurus. Oh, never mind. At level 8, you can stay a T-Rex.
But let's face it, the most common use of it is going to be messing with Rosalia.
And turning her
Why?
into a T-Rex.
You clearly have not grasped the dynamic of this group.
No, Jits, they can't do it, and they're not going to.
It's okay, Rosalia. You'll make a very nice poodle.
Poodle.
Oh yeah,
T-Rex.
polymorph is concentration, even if you use it on yourself. Oh wait, but your wild forms don't have.
Ow! Hi,
It's
Jake.
fine. See, I know that I would make a nice poodle. I also know that he would make a nice skeletal minion.
Also,
See, everybody wins.
it's a limited casting, but an hour is usually enough to finish an entire dungeon. I remember the Marten's psi gain is exponential.
They're what?
Your psi gain is exponential, not linear.
That sounds
you
safe,
talking
stable, and
about?
sustainable. How many psi points you get each time you level up?
Actually, Wolstein, he wouldn't get that effect because his things don't have concentration effects.
What
Sorry,
are you
what was
talking
that?
about? They don't have concentration effects.
You don't. No one can knock your psi powers off of concentration, to my knowledge.
Since when? Actually, no. You know, you're the assistant DM, but I'll take it. Apparently, that's how it works now, so great. I no longer have to worry about concentration.
I didn't know you had concentration on any of your powers. Well, I knew you had to have, like, to be concentrating on it, so to speak, and can only do one at a time, but not that anyone could, like, punch you and knock you out of it.
They don't have many abilities that require concentration, but they do have a few.
Oh,
and it works just like just because they don't have the abilities that rely on concentration does not mean that their concentration stuff works any different from anybody else.
Mhm. So, Rygon, what do you think of Infinite T-Rex?
It's not even
mean,
infinite!
That's what the player wants, sure, but it'll probably result in a reroll, character reroll, sooner rather than later.
Stop blowing these things out of proportion!
I honestly expected any second that Taldarius was going to pop in and be like, "Nope, naughty."
To you or me? Or both?
To me. One final justice. One apple time.
What are we holding on or waiting a second for, Wostein? Alright, Shrine, Teeth Grindstone. They've got 2 showers over here. We've got second grindstone and 1 medical bed. Okay. So I am in need of another medical bed and another shrine.
Hey, actually, expanding upon what Wostein just said, what if it's proportional? So let's say your character has 100 hit points, right? And you turn into something that has 1,000, just for the sake of math. For every 10 points of damage you take in that form, that counts as 1 point that you took to your true self. So even if you drop the form, you still have that percentage of damage present.
Where are you getting this?
Well, Wostein was just saying, the TX health pool being true HP. That's what I was to get taken from what he said.
At this point, I am barely following what is even the problem or discussion. Alright. But the main thing that they want right now, we would come up with other things eventually. But the main thing that we would want, that they would be after, would be that, silver barbs or whatever it is.
Silver barbs.
Wostein, I would rather not be modifying this stuff for no reason. It's a discussion I will have with Taldarius.
Mm-hmm. And maybe me, but probably Taldarius.
I mean, to be fair, before you even began, you were trying to nerf the Marten twins into the ground. For no reason. Yes, Zoro. The voice call is definitely too full right now. Even if most of the people aren't talking.
Hey, I'm talking.
It's not my conversation talking right now.
Yeah, same.
Fair enough.
I'm just
Fair
doing my
enough.
own thing.
Well, I mean, Rygon, RZ, and Jaffer for that matter.
Yes.
Why did you say that, Neo?
Never mind.
Oh. I'm wanting to come up with some. You guys know 5e D&D. At least a little bit, right?
To an extent.
I know Jaffer's very familiar, but
Where is his last location?
yeah, Wostein, the way that the twins work, the Mystic class itself works, is their abilities are pitiful compared to what a wizard can pull out. Like seriously pitiful. But they, on the flip side there, they can use those abilities more often than a wizard can.
The SMG to their shotgun.
Look, Wolstein, the DM's role is to say no. Say no all the time and
That is
never let the
incorrect.
players have any say.
That is very much incorrect.
I believe he's being silly.
Well, I mean, it would actually explain quite a few things about his DM style.
No! Oh, wait, I'm still saying no.
Yes, you are. Alright, we need more reliable power here than just wind. Because apparently the wind dies.
Huh. You killed the wind god. Did they bring back cookies?
No, that's why we had to kill him.
Oh.
Yeah. It's sad, but you know, sometimes you gotta make those. You just gotta take action.
Anyway, I still have to think about how things can be abused. It's unavoidable. Unless you have, like, a player you really trust.
I'm still confused what I've done that has made you completely distrust me.
You're you.
I'm not. There is something. There is something. I am not going to tell you what it is, but there is something that makes me not trust you with broken powers. If it's close to broken, don't Zim. Don't give it to Zim.
And what is that?
I said I wouldn't tell you.
I'm aware of what you said, and I am asking what it is.
Okay.
Hey there, Engineers Fox.
But you have to not hate me after I tell you.
I will make no promises on that.
It's Jet's voice. It's too powerful. Okay,
What?
no, it's not that.
Oh. So somebody else that hates Jet's voice. Okay.
I don't hate Jet's voice, but he sounds like that guy from The Simpsons who like has all these ideas and he's like stuck in the 50s.
Disco Stew?
No, he's Disco Stew stuck in the 70s.
I would have argued 60s.
He's like that business guy. I'll find out eventually. Anyway. Yeah, you know, Wolstein, that's true. Anyway, it would be, what's his name? He has like a billion AC, is wizard. Nim, yeah, Nim.
Anyways, I'm feeling tired. I'm gonna go lie down and try to sleep. So,
Sleep well,
good night,
RZ.
Zim and everyone. Good night. Huh?
Sleep well, RZ. Thanks for coming by.
I think he already poofed.
Go
He
poof.
already poofed. Terminal poof. Your Martin's ringing again.
Well, Wolfstein, another thing you could do is you could hire mermaids to like swim behind your ship to protect it underwater. Okay, Zim's gotten really quiet, and now I'm scared.
All right, everyone. I think I'm going to actually go ahead and call it this evening. Thank you all so much for joining me today for Timberborn, as well as Ascent to Ascend earlier. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more there on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I seriously cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Tomorrow, I will almost definitely be taking the day off entirely, but you'll for sure see me back here on Tuesday. But for now, thank you for joining, everyone, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.